I feel like you guys are talking like summer's already over, but I'm just now making my summer TBR, so let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about it. The first book that I think I want to get to this summer is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Yes, I've never read this book. Sue me. Okay, well, I may have read it in high school, but that, honestly does not count. Another book I want to get to is Left to Forever by Tara DeWitt. I believe this is a second chance romance. I've only read one book by Tara DeWitt, which was Funny Feelings, and that was years ago, but I really, really liked it. And I just feel like Tara DeWitt will really know what she's doing when it comes to a second chance romance. Kind of switching things up here, another book that I want to read is Happy Hour by Marla Granados. I've heard this book described as a hot, sticky New York summer, and I know exactly what that means. That's the kind of book that I want to pick up. I think it's very much so like a coming of age story. I think it's fairly mundane, and I like mundane books, so I'm excited to get to that. I also want to read My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. Obviously, this is super popular. I forgot who, but it was the New York Times or Time named it the best book of the century. And I heard that summer could be a good time to pick it up. I'm mentioning these 4 books first because they're actually all part of my 5-star predictions, and I'd like to know sooner rather than later if I predicted them correctly. Some books that aren't necessarily 5-star predictions but are books that I want to get to are Girl's Girl by Sonia Feldman. I heard this is all about being a girl. I actually have to get to this kind of soon because I have it through my library and it is a popular book, so I feel like if I lose the hold on it, it'll be a while till I get it back. The next 2 books are probably the ones that I'm going to read the soonest. It's Games by Anna Maria Volkova. This came out a couple weeks ago, maybe three weeks ago. It is Games, a love story specifically, so it's a romance, and it's described on the blurb as being Normal People Meets 50 Shades of Grey, which is very interesting. I've heard really, really good things about this. This is kind of my most anticipated read of the year, honestly. And then we have Heart the Lover by Lily King. I love Writers and Lovers. Writers and Lovers is one of my favorite books probably ever, and I recently reread it so that I could read Heart the Lover, so it's been a few weeks since I read Writers and Lovers at this point, so I should really go ahead and pick up Heart the Lover. Yeah, those are some books that I want to read this summer. I, like everyone else, am also excited for the fall, but we gotta slow down, guys, okay? I hate the passage of time and the fact that you guys are already thinking about fall. To be fair, it's only a couple people that I've seen, but that's enough. That's enough for me to say, hey, stop. Anyway, let me know what you want to read this summer.